Hey guys, welcome back to From the Road with Robert, back with another video here. This is a continuation of the last one. I have moved to a new location. I am now in Cape Lookout, which is just on the coast from Tillamook. I did spend a couple of nights at Harvest Host location. I'm not a member, but I was able to find it online, and they allow non-members to stay, but they highly recommend the membership. So something I'm going to look at for sure, because it gives you access to tons and tons of locations, which is really cool. But anyway, I spent a couple of nights there, once I left that other place from my last video, and then I just got here to Cape Lookout. I'll be here tonight, and then I'm heading back tomorrow. I'm done doing my testing and figuring things out, and there's a few things I got to do when I get back, and then I'll be ready to hit the road again. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, stay tuned, and I'll show you guys around a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, guys, welcome back. All right, well, this is a campsite here at Cape Lookout. I don't know, it's a little more boxed in than I thought. You can't see the ocean. You could hear it. It's right over that hill, through the trees right there. But I wish I'd kind of gone down to the end. It was a little more open, because you can see I'm kind of flat up against these trees right here. But it works. It was only $21 for the night, the state park. There's no hookups. You can do hookups at full hookup sites, but they're like $45 a night. And they will let you do the non-hookup, what they consider the tent sites, for $21 a night. Obviously, we're running solar. Really cloudy right now, though, but I'm pretty much fully charged for the day. And, I got my water on board. As you guys know, fully self-contained. When I travel, that's the way I like it. Well, not much to show. Fire pit here. This is what they have you park on. I am slightly off to that side, that way, because of leveling. I'm not perfectly level, but it gets me a little bit more level. And my door is facing the other way because I drove in here. It's going to be easier to back out than it was to back in here. I just didn't want to deal with it, so. But it works. It's just for the night. Anyway, this is the rest of the camp. Let me show you guys over here. Got a few other campers around. A couple of truck campers, a tent. There's another truck camper over here, and then somebody's in a van right through there. So this is it. This is the C loop, and this is site C4. Make a reservation online. Oregon State Parks, and yeah, $21. But I really wanted to be over here. Would have been a little more open, I think. But hey, that's okay. It works. I am curious. What does this one look like? Yeah, I wouldn't have had that big brush right there, but I don't know. It might still have been boxed in, because look at the size of this thing. So yeah. Anyway, guess we'll take a walk down to the ocean in a second. So yeah, go ahead and stay tuned. But before we do that, let's go say hi to Doth. And some of you like the kitty cat. So let's go and say hello. All right. Hey, baby. I got the camera on, baby. I'll hold this. You want me to say anything to YouTube? Yeah. Doss. Hey. Hey, baby. Alright, she's back in that silent mode, where she doesn't make any noise when I'm pointing the camera at her. But you guys know from my last video that she does truly make a bunch of noise. She's just camera shy. Anyway, you guys have seen in here. I've got everything secured when I'm driving. Nothing really falls. Nothing even on the counters. Like the coffee pot, the toaster. I move the cups, but the coffee pot, the toaster, even the kettle, it all stays put. So the other thing I do move is my laptop. Everything else pretty much doesn't move. Alright. let's go walk down to the ocean front. Alrighty. Okay, well, I don't know how far it is. The map made it seem like it was really close. Yeah, it is. There is a fence over here and what looks to be a walkway. There's a lot of fog. This car coming, I'm gonna move out of the way. Alright. Now, when it comes to Oregon versus Washington beaches, I've only really seen the beach where I'm at, like when it's raining and cloudy and crazy all the time. I don't know if I can make a comparison, but I don't know, the sand looks wider here. I mean, more light, I guess, but I don't know how true that is. There it is. I'm sure this is just as beautiful on a clear day, but yeah, the fog with the clouds cutting off like that. Yep, that's really cool. And way in the distance over there, there's some rock formations in the ocean. Somebody left a pair of shoes right here. Alright. Then right on the other side, a bunch of trees and hills. Video never does it justice. It's always way better in person. But I try to do the best that I can. Anyway, let's take a walk back. I'm going to try to keep this steady as I can. It's difficult when you're walking on sand. I wanted to discuss something I found out today. So you guys know how previously in the past that I still have the same amount of solar. I had the 800 watts of solar and I added a controller, batteries, a bunch of stuff. And for you guys that don't know, I have the Victron Smart Solar 100/50, which means 100 volts at 50 amps. So what that means is the panels, when you put them in parallel or series, have to total no more than 100 volts into the controller, along with the amperage that it can output being a total of 50 amps. Well, if you do the math, that's only 700 watts. I have 800. My panels are 24 volts, so what is called the voltage open circuit is higher, meaning I get really close to that 100 volt every single time, which is not good. And I think what it's doing, I called my friend Gus at Solar Build today down in Quartzsite there, and I asked him, hey, what's going on here? I've seen the controller, bouncing up and down and doing odd things with the wattage that's coming in. He told me that you can only increase those controllers to maybe 750 over the top, but 800 will be too much, and that voltage is coming as close as it is. The controller's automatically pushing it down. So this whole time I've been robbing myself of getting that extra solar in. So today I placed an order for a different Victron controller. Kind of was like biting my teeth at that. It was like, the money, but it's needed. But I got the 150/70 amps, so that's 150 volts at 70 amps, so that gives me plenty of wiggle room. In fact, that supports up to 1,000 watts, so I can go ahead and upgrade my, add additional solar panels whenever I want to do that. So I may end up doing that. Who knows? But for now, this will at least get me closer to my 800, and I understand for technical efficiency limitations, the weather, the clouds, I'm never going to see that full 800. I'd be lucky if I do. but if I could at least get close to it, because looking at my, I don't know why, but I only have a 30-day history. And looking at my 30-day history on the solar controller, it shows that I've only ever peaked at about 445 watts out of 800. And it was clear the past couple of days, like really clear. That thing, and with the sun overhead, like maxed out. It should have been much higher, but unfortunately it wasn't. So, and then I caught it doing the weirdness today, so where it was dropping out and the voltage would come back up really close to 100 volts and then it would drop back out again. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to replace that, but what that means is I'll have a spare controller, which means I'll be able to hook up additional panels, maybe ground deploy, maybe if I can fit more on this roof, I don't know. But there is another video coming with the entire power system breakdown and everything that I've done to it and how it all works, but I'm not ready to quite do that because I'm always making changes until I get everything perfect. So I can give you guys a quick glance of how it. In fact, I did that on the last video. And if you know what those components are, great. And if you watch my previous videos, you know that I change components. But as far as making a video on the whole setup, I'm not ready to do that quite yet. Anyway, I'm using my trusty cellular down here. It seems to be working okay. I still have the Starlink paused, or turned off right now, in fact. I learned you can use the residential version of Starlink and just change the address and you get better priority, which means faster speeds. Anyway, if you guys remember that from my previous video, thing's still working great. In fact, what I want to do is, this thing is semi-directional. So I think what I'm going to do is just center it on the ladder so it sticks out, and then I get a better view all the way around for picking up signal, because there's no way I'm going to climb up there every time I get somewhere and move it. Anyway, let's go inside real quick. Say hello to DOS one more time, and then I think I'm gonna leave it right here while I try to figure out dinner and all that jazz. So yeah, hey baby, there you are. Say hello to YouTube. Hey, no, okay. And there we have it. DOS is not messing around. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave it right here, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. I don't know when the next video will be, but it may be on the power system, it may not. I don't know. I'm itching to make that video. I love tech, I love doing that stuff. So I'd love to put that together for you, but I am definitely not ready, and I want to get you guys all the information. Anyway, I guess I'll leave it here, as I just said before. But if you're not subscribed and you just found me, consider subscribing. It really will help me out, especially if you want to see more and be notified. You can hit that the bell icon, it'll notify you, and then thumbs up the video, leave me a comment. That's the best thing you can do. The interaction is great. I really love hearing from you guys, and I will see you on the next video from me and DOS here at Cape Lookout in Tillamook, Oregon. I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace out.